Well, I am honored to be here tonight. I am Victor Chayasirisobhon, first Vice President of the SBC, and it's an honor to be a part of this amazing, amazing unified project. Let me tell you a little bit about me. When I was in 3rd grade, I went to Nazarene Christian School. It was a wonderful school filled with a lot of different kids of all different races. Of course, when you're a kid, you don't know that, right? You don't know that. They tell you stay inside the school, but being the type of kid that I was, of course, I wandered outside of the school. And I wandered outside of the school frequently because, they tell you to stay inside, so I went outside. And when I went outside those gates, one day, there was a man, who looked over and he started yelling something at me. At least I didn't. Well, he actually started yelling. I actually didn't know he was yelling at me. But he yelled these words. He said this. He said, "Hey, you, chicken chop suey." And I was like, chicken chop suey? Like, who's that guy yelling at? He looked right at me. "Hey, you, chicken chop suey." I said, I think that dude is talking to me. Man, doesn't he know that my family lives in Thailand? At the very least, he could be yelling, "Hey, you, pad thai," or something like that. But he was yelling at me saying, "Hey, you, chicken chop suey." Now, why did that guy say that to me? I didn't know. It was my first encounter with racism. Racism doesn't start in the media. It doesn't start in the gym. It starts at the dinner table when mom and dad says something to their kids that they hear and those kids accept that this is the way it should be. As you've heard, I'm the vice president, the director of missions of Orange County, a lead pastor, but I'm also the principal of a preschool to high school. I see these kids at all different stages when they're kids, and when they're kids, they don't really see differences. All they see is friend or not friend. So when you ask me, why is racial reconciliation important? It's important because it's for the most important part of our church. It's for the children, it is for the youth. Yes, it's important in this generation. It's important for us to get along. It's important for us to work together because we can do things in this generation together. But it's even more important for the next. We can fix this in one generation if we do it right. Racial reconciliation is important because it enhances ministry. As the director of missions, I have 152 churches in the Orange County Southern Baptist Association with 39 different ethnic groups. And every year we get together to rally each other, to work together at our annual meeting. You know what we do? We have a giant international festival where we bring food to eat together. Yeah, we should do it right here at the SBC. We are wasting an opportunity. Let me tell you, the food is delicious. Learning how to eat the food is delicious. When I first became the pastor of First Southern Baptist Church of Anaheim, I learned to eat 8 different kinds of potato salad. Yeah, which was kind of a problem because I'm lactose intolerant. But I did it because I loved the Lord and I love my people. So the food is good. And if you don't know it, you should know it by trying other foods. But let me tell you, the aroma of people working together, the aroma to the Lord is ever pleasing to the Lord. Racial reconciliation, as we talk about it, is relevant. It is not just a black and white issue. It involves everyone. We need it between Mandarin speaking and Cantonese people. We need it, yes, between blacks and whites, between Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, Asians, Mexicans. It's relevant in so many different groups that exist in your Southern Baptist Convention, maybe even outside of your context. And so this is a great start. And of course, racial reconciliation honors God. In Revelation 7:9, it says, "After this I looked, and therefore before me was a great multitude that no one could count, from every nation, tribe, people, and language, standing before the throne and before the Lamb. They were wearing white robes and were holding palm branches in their hands." These guys weren't standing separate from each other. They were standing together as one. It's relevant and it honors God. Let's continue to go forward together as one, tackling this very, very important issue. Let this be the start and the genesis of a great movement in our convention. And let's do it together. God bless you guys.